Hi guys, this is Natasha.
This is C.
This is Lingesh, the baddest among both of them, and this is the
Impatient
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 Show!
Show!
Show. Mhm.
Weirdos!
So, welcome back to another episode with us. In today's show, we're going to talk about something real, dealt by many people around the world. So, we're going to talk about bullying today. So, what do you guys know about bullying? When I say bully, what comes to your mind?
Ming, 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 ming.
Bully. Bully is about hurting people constantly in the long term. It can be either physically, mentally, or socially.
Okay. So, here's what Google says about bullying, the definition of bullying. Lah. So, it's a reputation of an intentional hurting of one person or a group by another person or another group. So this is what Google says about bullying.
Okay.
So let me ask you guys, what kind of bullies, like how many types of bullying is there? Like what do you think is bullying or what do you consider bullying?
Many, but I can think of is verbal bullying.
Okay, so like teasing lah, like making bad jokes, teasing, right? So when I think of bullying, right, it's like people hurting, like intentionally hitting you, hurting, and what I watch in the movies are mostly dramas, like lots of dramas about it, right? A lot of K dramas about it, and movies. Mostly it's about getting physical. When it's physical, people consider as bullying.
Mm.
Okay, that's like I think like a lot of people have this conception of bullying being only when it's physical, right? But yeah, like there's more than that. Bullying is more than that. So there is verbal bullying also, right?
Yeah.
There's like teasing, bad jokes, and all of those. But then when it's continuous, then that's when it becomes bullying. And then there's also social bullying, where a certain group or person excludes you. Like so, for example, people wearing same color and I'm informing you or dress code and I'm telling you that we're wearing this today is bullying. It's considered bullying.
But
And
is that
like
the long-term
spreading
thing, or maybe
rumors
just
about you.
because they team up, then it's considered bully?
It's also like obviously it's not a one-time thing. I'm
Okay.
sure it happens a few times. Like
Okay.
let's do something and not tell her.
Okay.
Let's wear this and not tell her. So it's like you're part of the group, but then they don't tell you things. Or maybe they have a separate group without you.
Yeah.
So that is actually considered bullying too. I mean, like even like separate group is okay lah. Maybe you don't want to share some things with her or with him, but then like purposely, like intentionally, not like
Not
including
included.
them.
Yeah.
Not including them is considered bullying.
Okay.
So these are like the main bullying, yeah, and also cyberbullying. Recently, right? There's a lot of cyberbullying cases
Yeah.
with the social media and
Comments,
all.
yeah.
So that are yes, correct. Comments, fake profiles, sharing pictures, all of those are considered bullying.
Okay.
Now let's talk about our experience. Have you guys experienced bullying in your life?
Definitely. Yeah.
Many.
Yeah.
Okay, let's share some experience.
Summertime.
Okay, let me go first then.
Okay, I'm sorry
so-
for that.
Yeah, during my primary school time, right? Then yeah, it's really about kids, right? They always have groups. You know, like certain kids, they are more friend with each other, so they group up and this and that. Yeah. So I still remember about our standard 5 or standard 6. You know, like there are certain kids, they are richer. You know, like they always. The parents because always like together. That's why the kids always together, right? Even from the same class. So like they were actually planning for you know, our graduation prom, like 6 graduation, our prom night. So
6 graduation.
yeah, got. I mean, our school got, and then like we need to prepare our
Okay.
show on the stage, you know. So they are planning for a show called maybe Cinderella or something. So at first, I was playing the Snow White, okay, and then like
Okay.
because like Snow White is not really the first time we performed that. We done it like one time before. So I approached the teachers. I said, okay, we are gonna do the Snow White again, but this one is a grand one. Like everything is at once. We have more props, you know, proper clothes, costume and thing. And then the teacher said like, yeah, but we have saw that before already. Maybe like we prefer Cinderella and things like that. And then like I started to get a bit okay, like Cinderella is from another team of the classmate, okay? And then like I get a bit like not happy lah because I'm the one who leading the Snow White show, right? So okay, never mind. And then afterwards, just because the teachers already reject our idea, like my idea, the Snow White team, and then the Cinderella team started to grab all my friends, like from the Snow White cast. They want to grab them to be like maybe
Okay.
to be the pumpkin, to be the mouse, because the Cinderella, ma, right? Like they need a lot of things
Yeah.
to like make the magic happen, ma. They take all the main cast there,
Yeah.
like they're all already the main cast, but they take my people there to be the caliphate, like the small the background actors, like they take that. So I'm not happy, and then like I have a fight with them. I said like, okay, you really want to do that, right? So never mind, we can do Cinderella as well. Like, and then from there we have a
What do you mean?
so like I can change the
Wait, all
story.
of you are standard 6.
Yeah, all of us. Like we are different team.
But it's just different class.
Yeah,
Or different team, not
same class, different team. Like we are trying to, propose to our teachers for the prom show. So yeah. And then like from there actually they're not happy with it. And then like never mind. And then afterwards, when they're purposely trying to, like show actually their show is better than ours. Why is better than Snow White? Why is better than like what we think about the Cinderella things lah? So that every day like they try to trigger me, like inside the classroom, right? They purposely like practice there, like practice that the show in the classroom and things. So I was not happy, and then I said like never mind, we can definitely think of other things and propose again because it's not even the prom night yet. So we did a lot of things, and then afterwards, I just say like, of course, like you become enemy really, in somehow in certain terms, and then like even class and things, right, they try to like boycott me. They don't want to come, like like, and many things like in the class, like they're not happy with me, and then they see me, they will show me face and things like that. Standard 6. And afterward, I tell the teacher, I said, okay, never mind. I think we cancel. I don't want to, lead any team to perform any show in the prom night. And they're still thinking that I'm planning something in the back. And just to secure that they hate me, they write a letter to the teachers and say like, we hit seat and make sure like blah 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 blah, and then they make signature on the letter, like with their whole team, not the whole class, but I think 10 of them maybe. And then like they send one to my class teacher and they send one to my house. The whole thing lasts for almost half year.
You mean because of one show, right? They started off, and because they wanted to do it, and it basically competition, right? Like it was competition. Like you guys are the same class, same everything, but because they want to do and you want to do, so it's just competition, lah, right? So it started off with that, and then led to a personal attack.
Yeah. Just because, like I'm a verbal person, right? I'm a verbal person. Just because they want to feel more secure in a certain, like kids, right? Like they always like want to feel, like kids, when it's they don't know like what is the competition is about. Like competition, they're healthy competition and they were enemy kind of competition. It's not like about like I step you, then I win. I mean, in kids kind of mindset, it's like, oh, I win, then only I win. You get what I mean, right? I need my enemy to like totally KO. So like that is the time. So like I also want them to KO at first, and then they also want me to get KO that time. So that's the misunderstanding there. But definitely the things that the class teacher handled this scenario like is really like fucked up. Because the class teacher loved the girls team more. Like because like that Cinderella
it was girls
team,
against
yeah,
boys.
it was girls, like all girls team, and they are all like rich parents. Like their parents are like school, board of some, the parents and this kind of that, So they sponsor the school a bit lah. So the teachers a bit like keep quiet like that.
Okay, but what kind? Okay, so they send letter to your house, like they write it. Like they type it out or they write it by hand?
Write it by hand. I still remember they write it on a blue color A4 paper. And put in a pink color.
Who gives them this idea?
I think...
Like how?
They learn from their
How?
parents,
I
I
don't
think.
think I know this from six when I was standard
Standard
six.
six,
Did I
right?
know this?
I tell you, I think because they
I'm
learn from their
12.
parents. The parents did get kind of things before. Like they want certain teachers to get out from the
Okay.
school, like they don't like some
Oh.
teachers. So like they do signature lah. So I think the kids also learn
Oh.
from the
It worked?
parents.
It's like
Yeah, it's like
petition lah.
petition like that.
Oh.
It's like dinosaur parents. Like we have a term in Chinese called dinosaur parents. So like like how a parents react that will lead their kids to do it another way too, like the same way too. So
Okay. So
I
this
was
is
not
one incident. They
surprised.
write a letter. What
But in
what
between
other
many
things
things
did they
happen.
do to you?
In between many
Yeah,
things happen. Like
share.
in the classroom, like they're just like they just don't talk to like like they just see me, they don't talk to me, and like that time I think I was what do you call that, the class
Monitor.
monitor. Yes, class monitor. So like sometimes I go pick the books and thing, right? They just say like,
Huh.
I already personally sent to the teacher. Like they, like, or maybe like they will say like, I already sent to the kids, maybe the girls called Christine, maybe, okay. I already sent to Christine. So like like they all one gang one, right? They will collect their own book and send to the teacher first. And they're always like,
So basically, they start excluding you from the class itself, lah.
not only me, but like,
Like-
that my own team with the
Oh.
Snow White team as well. Because my Snow White team all are a bit stupid one. Like, not as stupid, but they are not so smart in the class. They are not rich, at least in that.
Also, it's not like
yeah,
it was like a group against group.
yeah. But like my group have more, not that much of power
But
to
you-
fight back. They will usually just keep quietly because they know like they are a bit slow in the class, and then teachers also don't like them.
Oh.
And this and that. So only I will be the
Oh.
friends. I will make friends with them. Yeah. So like I will feel like never mind, it's fine. If you come against me, it's fine. But you come against my whole group of these people, cannot. So I get a bit angry that time, but after high school graduate, after the primary school graduate already, like I immediately like I unfriend all these people. And luckily after my primary school, I moved to another city already. So I have totally like no contact with all these people. I unfriend them like totally. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, but my question here is: was this bullying or was this like
It is.
discrimination?
No.
Is
If
bullying?
it's no, it's not discrimination. It's just a pure bullying. It's just a pure bullying. It's a long-term thing. But of course, it's not something very
Yeah.
severe. But imagine like when you're just standard six, you do petition.
Yeah.
You are able to play like and they always watch those kind of Hong Kong drama too much, I think. Because I told you, when my kids' time, I don't have TV to watch at home, right? So I barely like really, and they always like play like family like that, like they are like one strong family, like all the girls, they always play this kind of family, things like that. Like I'm the
Excuse
sister,
me?
I'm the mother.
That's a stereotype.
That's why they are playing the Cinderella. Like the few girls that the mastermind, they are the mother, Cinderella sisters, and the Cinderella itself. And all of them actually are very bad. I mean, to be honest, they are really bad. So like they're always drama lah. They're always being really drama in the class, and then like. But of course, I can't deny like they really like study well. They get really good result. I think yeah. But so what? Like if you can't really be a good person, I mean, well, nothing to judge because we were just standard six that time. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Lingesh, how about you? What were your experiences?
Okay, my experience, it's pretty heartbreaking because I was never brought up in a very wealthy family. It's pretty poor back then. My parents, yeah, we were very very poor condition back then. We just live in a flat house with only 5 people. There's a police headquarters. And when I first joined in a primary school, from standard 1 to standard 3, my, what do you call that? Duit belanja ke? What do you call that in English? Duit belanja? Pocket money. My pocket money per day is only 20 cents. for the whole day in school. My mom will give me 20 cents per day.
Okay.
And the syrup, I still remember the syrup ice is 5 cents only. And the balance 15 cents, I have to pinjam another 5 cents to buy a fried rice for 20 cents. Okay? So sometimes I won't even have money at all to buy food. So that was during primary time. So it all started from there, whereby standard one, it was all okay. Standard one was okay because my parents normally, sometimes they'll tapao me bread and butter with sugar in a Tupperware and they put it in my bag and then I go. But they'll still give me 20 cents. So I normally don't save money. So during standard one, that is for breakfast actually, but I'll keep it for lunch because I'll get hungry
Yeah.
in middle, So I just go and buy some nugget or what. So standard one, it was okay, but when it comes to standard two, uh, we do not have. My parents don't have enough money to actually cover my white shirt. School white
Uniform.
shirt. So sometimes it's torn, the button will be torn, uniform. I'll be playing around the field, so it'll get dirt. So my parents can't buy me a new one. So they will just wash it until all the white color all just goes off. So whenever I go to school, there is where it started, whereby they started bullying me for wearing ugly shirt, and they got to know that my parents only give me 20 cents per day, and they got to know that I pinjam 10 cents, 5 cents from some friends, and I don't return them back from the promised due day. So they got to know that, and from there they start to avoid me because they know that Lingesh is a person that asks for money a lot, not knowing that I was going through a hard time. So what they did was, I have a group of friends which is only two of them. So these two of them are wealthy friends, okay? But once they got to know that I'm being avoided by some other friends, they avoided me too and they joined them. So during canteen time, which is at canteen is what time?
Recess around
11
11,
o'clock.
12. Yeah.
I think recess time, yeah, 11. 11, normally I eat with them, right?
Mm.
They won't join me really. They just let me sit alone there and eat my own food. And then there is this, what do you call that? Pas makanan
Yeah.
free.
The
free
the
only for
government
people
the
who
government plan to help
can't.
the
Underprivileged.
underprivileged.
Yeah. Actually, my parents didn't know about that. I
Oh.
didn't even tell them about that too. So what I did was whenever I don't have money, I'll go and steal the pas makanan from a balanced pas makanan in one of the offices. So I'll always see a stack of cut over there. So I'll just like go and churi every day one, and then and then I'll go and buy it. So when I buy it, right, I'll eat alone there. So they know that, oh, he's eating the poor people food. So they start talking, oh, he's eating poor people food. I got verbally insulted. It was actually everyday kind of thing whereby I got scared to come to school, but I did not tell my parents that I was being bullied that time. So it happened from standard 2 until standard 5. So throughout standard 2 to standard 5, I was bullied for being poor. I was thrown, shoes, right? Shoes. So they like to see the mark of my shoe on my shirt. So they'll kick me from the back. They'll throw the shoe on my head because I'm poor and all that. And that really traumatized my childhood experience back then, whereby I was so scared to go to the school. But whenever my mom asked me, right, why there's always a shoe stain, that chop on your shirt, I'll just say, oh, I'm just playing football. So they accidentally will kick me and I'll fall down and all that. And it got worse to a point whereby when I was in standard 5, there's this guy, I thought he was joking. He knew that was very easy to be bullied. He took the scissors, and he put it on my finger like this. So I was holding like this. And my hand was like this, and he put the scissors like this. And then he said, Lingesh, if I cut your hand, right, do you think you'll bleed? And I was like, yeah, of course I'll bleed.
What the hell,
He
guys?
just sucked. He just pulled. He just pulled. And I was bleeding. I was I was bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. I was like shouting. I was in pain because I was
Hmm.
bleeding. So I this time I could not take it. I ran to the toilet and then I washed this one and then I went to the discipline teacher to tell that I'm going through this, I'm going through that, and then they got to know, and then they called my parents, and then my parents came, and my parents was like, he did not tell me what happened all this while and all that. Then it got okay already because they call up their parents who bullied me. But then after it went all okay. It went all okay. It was a traumatized experience. It went all okay. Um, I slowly started to change because throughout the traumatized experience, I slowly started to change. And it was actually a bad change. So this I will talk about it later on about what bad change are. So this is the experience I had: a long-term assault and physical abuse.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, and
But
also if you guys notice, there's a cut over here. You guys
yeah.
seen me, right? There's always a cut here, and there's a cut on my eyebrow. It was actually from a pencil, so they scratched my face with pencils and all that. Yeah, because always my parents will pick me up late from school. The school finish at 1 o'clock, but they always come at 3, 4 p.m. So I'll be sitting outside the gate alone, so they'll come and scratch me, and then they go. All that. So yes, this is how I was bullied and traumatized during my primary school, and I changed to be a bad person after that, which I'll tell later. Period.
But
Okay,
actually,
guys.
during all these
I'm
things, like,
getting a bit emotional.
wait, I want to know first, not what you're thinking about, why you're getting emotional for this.
This is so sad. Like as a kid, you're not supposed to go through all of this, right? Like you're a kid. Why
She
would you
was,
go through all of this?
but when your
And just
primary
like
time,
thinking
you do
about
not
people.
have. No, I mean, wait, not do you went through? Did you went through anything back in your primary time? No.
No,
So
no.
you were just an ordinary kid at Chinese school.
Ordinary
Yeah,
supplings.
I was not bullied in Chinese school.
Even they do not like
Thank you.
they even I mean like even you were in a Chinese school but you were not like being racist all the time and kids playing making fun with you all time. No.
No, no one was bullying.
Okay. Okay. That's
No,
lucky. That's lucky.
I think I was like a naughty kid lah. Like I was naughty as in I don't do homework, I play around, I sit behind the class. Then I had friends lah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
maybe I didn't realize it's bullying. Get it? Maybe as a kid I don't even know why it's bullying, right? Like I don't
And
even remember.
uh huh.
Like because like I don't really have a lot of Chinese friends lah. So maybe that was bullying, but I didn't take it as bullying. Like I had
Mm-hmm.
like a Malay friend. Then I
Mm-hmm.
had one close Chinese friend, but she moved away.
Mm-hmm.
Then like there was just like I didn't have many friends in Chinese school, I guess. So because of that, I think like I didn't realize it's bullying lah. Like maybe they don't be friends with me because of my race, right? But I didn't consider it bullying, so I didn't like bother about it, I guess.
But actually, I realized like in Chinese school, right? Actually, we get like other races friends who study with us, right? We don't really get into that much of racist kind of mindset. We are more like curious. So, yeah, you see, there's an Indian girl in our class, leh. There's a Malay girl, leh. And then, like, they will ask, like, hey, you got eat babi, ah? Hey, why you don't eat babi, ah? Why you wear the tudung like that? Like something like that. Like, it's a lot of curiosity in between. So, yeah, okay. But well,
Mm-hmm.
should we just make a conclusion? I mean, not conclusion, like a small summary about our childhood bullied first. Because actually, I feel like after listening
Okay.
Lingish part, right, I feel like I have something to say.
But I
Things.
think now the awareness is different lah. Like those days, maybe
Yeah.
not. But
Now the
now,
awareness is very
yeah,
good.
the awareness is everyone knows it's bullying.
The
Like maybe those
yeah.
days you don't even know what this is. But now everyone knows.
They take strict measure for police
Yeah,
nowadays in school.
definitely. In school,
Today,
yeah.
they
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Oh, that's good then.
Yes, but last time during my time, no,
But
they
now,
don't care.
but
Plus, it was my mistake too for not telling back time.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
always wonder why do kids who get bullied, right? They don't tell it to their parents. Is it because they don't feel safe or they feel scared or like? I always wonder like when this happens, why they don't do anything. Why they just be quiet?
I can tell.
Why?
I can tell that because you are going to be in that school for the rest of your life. I mean, for the rest of that 6 years, standard six, till
Okay.
standard six. So if you tell your parents, you already know you're getting bullied and you're getting marked in that school. And when you tell your parents come over, and my parents called their parents to tell all this problem. Everything will be done within that day. But after they go back, how sure are you that they will not come back to me and threaten me? Why did you tell your parents and all that? They will still continue bullying me.
So it's like a
So I
form of
would rather be
fear.
quiet.
Fear lah.
Fear, yes, a fear that they will get back to me and hit me more harder for complaining. So that is why I kept it to myself.
Yeah, I guess it's like your family situation also. If you are like confident that you can go to another school, or your parents will actually fight for you, then I guess
Yes.
it's different.
Yeah.
But when you know like you have no
Mm-mm.
choice, you will only make your family's life harder, or your parents will feel like more conflicted, like what should I do? Like basically like troublesome lah. Like you feel like you will cause them more trouble.
Correct.
Yeah, so then I guess you
Correct.
tend to keep quiet, I guess.
Correct. Because I already know that my parents are very difficult parents. I mean, not difficult, like
Having
they
a
can't afford to give me
difficult
things.
time, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So knowing that I have two elder brother and one younger sister, they have to take care of. So why should I give an extra burden in regards to this? So I just left it be. I was like, it's okay lah, die also never mind in school. At least I
But
can see them. What I don't know. Because when I go back home, I'm lonely also at home. Because my brothers bully me at home, which I don't want to tell in details. So the happiness is actually when I go to school, whereby I'm able to see I'm able to see all my I mean the friends they're supposed to be my friends, but they're not my friends. But at least I'm able to see the kids running here, running there, even though they don't let me join with them. So yeah. So why not? Why I have to tell my parents that I'm being bullied so that I don't want to cause all this trouble? Yeah.
but
you
I
can
feel there should be some kind of solution. Like staying quiet should never be the solution. We
True.
should have some way.
and no, you know
I
what?
feel
When
like
in Lingish case, right? Actually, I was thinking like, hey, I can tell you, my father is policeman. I will ask him to tangkap all of you. You know, like he can just use this man. By right, it's true. So what? And like primary school kids, like they
Actually,
definitely
Actually,
will
I
scared of
don't
this.
have that thought of doing that. No.
Correct or not? Primary school kids
he
definitely
was
scared
just
about
an
that. Lah.
innocent
I don't.
little boy. He was just an innocent little boy.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I don't comb. I don't look like I'm a schoolboy. I look like one. My bag also all the Koya. You know the Nokia. You know Nokia. Maxis Nokia bag.
Oh.
There is a free bag they'll give from
Oh.
Maxis, from DG and all that. And that is my school bag.
Yeah, okay.
So that is how I'm not able to. My parents are not able to afford. So they'll go and just take that free bag and give it to me. So that's
That
my bag.
that time really
Yeah. Like I'm telling you, back
My
then
heart
I
goes
was in
out
a
to
very
little
difficult
Lingesh.
place.
Okay.
My heart goes out to little Lingesh.
But now, now I'm all with Habibi, Apple this, Apple that.
I think
Yes, good.
but it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have moved on, and I guess you've forgiven the people and all of those.
Yeah.
That's good. Like I said, like, what do you think is the solution? Like, what? Okay, let's say now a kid is coming to you and telling you that they're being bullied in school. What would your advice be to them? Like, what would you tell them?
If they are being bullied right now and they're telling me that, first I'll take an action first. Even though I don't know who's the kid is, I'll go to their parents and tell them this is happening, and all that. And if I need to give an advice, what you should do, I will tell him first to tell your parents that you're going through this for some time of period, and to let him know that you are in a safe place right now since you're with me. And if you ever still get bullied, they can have a counseling for the kids. So I don't know if right now we do have a special counseling just for kids in regards to bullying, to enforce that more better. I'm not sure what's the school thing right now. If they have a counseling just for bully or awareness kind of thing, it's better to make it in a wide range, especially when it comes to kids that's being bullied. Because when you are bullied, you will never know how the victim, which is bullied, you will never know their future. Because when I was bullied, I actually became a bully. So when a kid come and tell you they're being bullied, they can be a murderer. They can murder anyone because of the trauma that they had. They want to show people that, oh, if I bully someone, I'm powerful, so that people will be scared of me. So if I murder people, I'm going to be more scarier to people. So I won't be bullied. So they need all this counseling, make it in a wide range, and to spread awareness that bully is not a one-time thing. It's a long-time thing that's going to affect the victims.
Okay. So it leads me to a question as to why do bullies bully? Like, why do you think bullies bully? Why do they feel the need of intentionally hurting someone? Why? Like, why do you, when you think about it, why?
Okay, so if you know, when I stopped the story just now until standard 5, after standard 5, I went through a bad thing. Um, in my opinion, why do bullies bullies? Because they were bullied back then too. They That's number one. They were bullied back then. Number two, I'm not sure this is the right way for me to tell. Maybe the way they were brought up. We can say parenting. Parenting can be one of them. But in my opinion, how I become a bully after that, because I was a bully. I was bullied to a point, from my stories, you guys know already, to a point whereby I felt like I can't take it anymore. So, automatically, what runs in my mind was, if I bully someone else, if I hurt someone else, people will respect me. People will be scared of me. So, I won't be bullied after that. So, I did small, small things after standard 5. So, what I did was, I started fighting. Fighting as in, I've never been that aggressive back then. I start bullying the kids first. So when I was standard 5, I'll bully the one which is standard 1 or standard 2 as a starter. So what I'll do is, for example, I have this, you know the Punjabi people wear this bangle?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put that bangle on my knuckles like this. So what I did was, when they started, that boy did not do anything to me. I just wanted to know how it feels like hurting people. So he was just going to the toilet. I went to the toilet. He was actually peeing. I still remember that. I just took the bangle. I just hit him from behind. Just hit him. And he just knocked. So you know the
Yeah, they're
school,
standing and pee that, yeah,
the
the
boys one,
wall.
right? It's like a water fountain.
Yeah,
The water
yeah.
fountain, right? Yeah. He just dropped his head on his water fountain and he was bleeding. And I got joy from that. I felt
No.
I felt happy from looking at that. Yes. So, and of course, obviously, I got caught. I got caught. Police all came
Huh?
for hurting him. Yes, he was bleeding from here with that bangle. So police all came, and that was my first ever violence that I did in the school. So when they got to know that, when the bullies got to know that I'm able to do this, they got panicked a bit really. So the way they look at me, the way they talk at me is all different. They like they don't want to talk to me, but they don't have the eye contact like last time. They don't want to have the eye contact with me. So from there I realized, okay, if I do bad, if I hurt people, I will not be bullied.
So after that, they
No,
left you alone.
people thinks that I have power. Yes, they left me alone, and I formed a group like how they formed a group. So I make innocent boys. I teach them wrong things. For example, do you know Chinese, especially Chinese people, boys, they bring this Tupperware, we can
The
hang the
bag.
Tupperware. And it has
You mean the
and it
bottle
has a
lah?
bag on the
Water bottle
bottle.
with the bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
water bottle
Okay, okay.
with the bag. And every time there is money inside that bag.
Oh yeah, they keep the pocket money.
There's always
Yeah.
money inside that bag. Yes. So I got to know that. So what I did was I start forming a group, and every class there'll be one or two people that I know. So I tell them, check everyone's bottle. Check everyone's bottle
Bro,
whenever they go for before recess time. Before recess time, If they are going to the toilet or anything, please check the bottle. So we will get the collection. We will take the money. Got 10 ringgit, got 20 ringgit. These are all the rich kids lah.
But this
10
time is
ringgit, 20
where, like,
ringgit, take everything.
in
Same
primary
school.
school, you
The
already
same
done
school.
this. How come you never get
Yes,
caught,
yes.
like,
So
get caught for this with
Yeah,
teachers and
you
things?
did. How come you?
I never get caught.
And then when you hit the boy and
I
until he
never.
bleed, like, they
Yeah.
didn't suspend you, nothing.
Yeah, like the boy didn't
Sus-
tell teacher.
suspension no, but I got
Warning.
I don't know what letter is that.
Warning letter.
I don't know
lah.
what letter is that, but they gave it to my parents. But I'm still able to go to the school the following day, but I need to go to the Guru discipline room for I think 2 weeks straight every day to sign something. Like they need to check on me what I'm doing and all that. So yeah, they just did that to me. There's no further things happened. So
That's
coming back
crazy
to
though.
that, whereby I start
Yeah,
Hey, it's like
so I start stealing.
wait. That's crazy how the school did like manage that. You hit the boy until he bleed, but nothing. You have no consequences. You like
None.
okay only. Like
They just call my parents. Yeah, they just call my parents, and then police came. Of course, my dad is police also back then, so they caught him somehow. But the only thing that I needed to do was I just need to go to school every day. When I go to the school, I have to go to the discipline teacher room.
that's
They will
bad.
talk to me something. I forget what is that, and I just have to sign for 2 weeks straight
That's
every
bad,
day.
guys.
So that's it.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah. So we will steal the money. We will keep the money. It doesn't come directly to me. It's not like I'm the boss and they have to give all the money. No, I just tell them, keep the money with yourself. This is like something. It's a fun thing to do. To look at them suffer for not eating. Because when I was not able to eat back then, they were laughing, right? So I want to see them not able to eat the food.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm,
This is
basically
why they say villains
so
are
I'm
not born,
reflecting.
they are made.
So basically, what I went through, right? I'm replicating it in a different way. Like, take their money, don't let them eat. Simple as that. Yes, because I went through a hardship. So that is how from bullying, I got bullied.
Wow.
This is how I was victimized,
So
and
this
this is
the
how I
the
represented
effect.
myself to others.
Yeah, this is like the effect lah.
The effects, yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
So yeah, like, actually like a lot of people, like this comes to my mind, like a lot of school shooting, right? Not in Malaysia, but like in overseas. Like it all happens because a lot of them were victims of bullying. Like I heard like through the news.
Which one? The shooting, is it?
Yeah, a lot of the shooters are actually victims of bullying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until the
So I
certain
guess it
point that
makes
just
sense
blast
lah.
out lah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But it's
like
really
the
ridiculous.
saying,
Like I
just now
can't
said the saying,
believe.
right? Yeah.
I know, but I can't believe my ears.
Yeah,
Like what? I can't believe even. I mean, until now, actually, I don't know. Maybe like my experience and the school I went, they are really good. So actually, nothing that kind of extreme happened in any of us.
Okay,
Oh,
now this
yeah.
leads me to thinking like, if you saw someone being bullied, or you know that the person is being bullied, what you will do? Like, have you had any experience where you see people beating up someone, you see people doing something, and what did you do? Like, Lingesh became the bully, so he cannot answer this. Okay.
Me. Okay.
So, yeah,
Only
you.
me, right? Okay. Usually, if someone getting bullied, right, I am actually the one who like confronting the people. No,
Run away.
I will bring the police. I'm very busybody, right? Actually, yeah, my character is memang like that. I will go and ask like the person who get bullied like from A to Z. How long already? What he do to you? What she do to you? And this and that. Right? You just need to tell me the truth or whatever. And then I will go to that bullied place or maybe to confront the bully. I say like, hey, why you do this to him, and this and that. I will tell teacher, and then this and that. And they say,
so
you get what I
basically
mean,
you
right?
stand up for them lah.
Yeah, I will stand up for them because because that's why I say like at my school it's very safe to tell actually. And then like
it was the kind of bully was not severe lah.
it's not that severe, and it's basically just mostly, I think, kids. I mean, for my experience, mostly just boycott, or maybe isolated someone. You know,
Oh,
so or maybe sometimes like I actually since very young time I already know like human psycho. It's like people always scared like, hey, I tell your mama, you didn't you know like like I tell your mother this and that. You know, like I tell teacher, I tell mothers and this and that. Then they were scared, you know, and then they will be like not like scared, but at least like for a certain period, like they are more quiet already. Nothing happened
yeah,
until like
right.
certain times they gatal again. Then they do it again. Then you need to find a new ways to control them. Something like that. But
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
Mm,
Now this leaves me thinking. So Lingesh was a victim of bullying. Then he became a bully. And
mm,
until he said until Form 4 or Form 5, he was still a bully,
mm.
right? So how did you
Yeah.
transform to becoming non-bully? Like
A good person
you don't bully
again.
anyone now, right? You don't
Yeah,
bully.
no, I don't. No way, I don't.
Yeah. So how did you
How did I?
transform? Like yeah, like what happened?
I noticed that. I mean, I should be noticing this earlier, but I noticed that I'm getting more extreme. And I actually also, what do you call that? My anger, right? It got higher
Is it good
every
to
year
talk?
when
Oh,
I go
no
from
mind,
one,
no
from
mind, no
two,
mind.
and my anger management came from that part. So I realized that I'm getting too aggressive in when it comes to hurting people and all that. And I also have I joined in a gang. Okay, I joined in a gang back then. I can't reveal what gang is that, but I noticed that doing this because in news I'm
Mm-hmm.
watching in news, right? What can the person what penalty can the person go through and all that. They can be in jail, they can be hanged to death and all that actually made me some fear. I was like, okay, I'm not getting caught, so I'm able to do this freely. So what if I get caught? What about my parents? Who's going to tell my parents and all that? Why? And then I started to questioning myself, why am I doing this? Why am I hurting people? Why do I have the joy from hurting people? So I've been questioning that, and I started to uh, what do you call that? Remove myself from the gangs that I used to be with. I removed myself. I start building a hobby. I don't have hobby. I start building a hobby for myself, and my hobby was actually collecting tins. Do you know the tin caps? The Pepsi
The
Coke
aluminium, yeah.
tin, the cap, the aluminium cap. So I'll break that. I'll break that, and I start collecting that. I start collecting that, and I will actually go and sell it to make money. So what I do is to make myself free from my mind. I'll just go out from home. I'll find any can or not. I'll just break the can, put inside my bag, and then I just collect that. I just make myself busy to not
Distracted.
to not influence. Yeah, just make myself distract from all those bad things I'm about to do. So I started doing that for a long time, for actually for 2 3 months, and I felt good. I felt good because by Form 5, I don't get bullied already. No one's bullying me, no one's
Everyone
disturbing
busy
me
for
and all that,
SPM.
right? So it's like, yeah, they are just doing their own thing. Friends, they'll be like, like, hey, let's go here, let's go there. There's no such thing as bullying when in Form 5. So I was like, I felt happy that I'm not able to bully someone. Because whenever you bully someone, right? Whenever you hurt someone, the guilt conscious will be with you until the next day thinking that is the boy all right or not.
So what
So
about
yeah, that's how that's how I stopped being a bully after that, after self-realization. Yeah.
sorry, I have too much in my mind right now
Me
with all
too.
this information.
Yeah.
And I like actually I've never experienced like this like the school I went to or wherever. Like I never experienced anything like this. I never seen it. I've never heard it in the school or like nowhere in my environment lah. Like so I'm listening to this like upfront from someone who is my friend now. So I'm a bit like taken aback. I'm sorry. So it's just like processing this thing that actually a lot of people go through this and a lot of people like I'm just thinking from the business point of view, like every day you wake up and then you go to school and then this happens to you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking like how do you live like that? Like how, what like
Yeah, this is the guilty conscience I was telling you, because they were bullied back then, and they just want to replicate what they did to me last time. I want to replicate in future, so that's what I did, and I actually successfully did something, and I felt happy about it. Whereby the person I bullied during my primary, secondary time, the extreme, I went too extreme, whereby he is actually a bully right now, and he went to the jail. He's doing all those, it's true, all this is true. When the bullies will actually end up, the one that's getting bullied, they will actually become worse. They'll bully people. And the reason why he went to the jail, because he started joining gangs and all that. And in fact, he's my friend right now. He is still my friend right now, and he's doing good. I mean, he was doing gangsterism back then, but he stopped. Now he's a working adult. He got married and all that. Yeah. So this is the chain of bullies. They will get bullied. Once they go through all the traumatized in their life, they want to show people that if I bully someone, if I hurt someone, they will be scared of me. So therefore, I won't be bullied anymore. So they will start doing things what they went through before this.
but this is not
That's
the
part
case
of
for
it.
everyone, right?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think other people
Yeah,
is
it's
because
part
of
of
the
it.
family things. The
Yeah, like
education,
some
the
people,
parents, whether they have
correct,
siblings or not, who they are living with. Maybe there are a lot of families whether they have only one kid, or maybe the parents are just too rich and too protective, until like they don't know how to socialize with people. And then like the kids, they think like, oh, I'm the queen, I'm the princess, what I say is the truth. The other people have no rights to say anything. If I feel that it's right, if I feel this is nice to do it, I do it, and you have no rights to question me. And they'll do it that way. That's why I believe like many people are, and they don't know what is right or wrong. They just, and some, I think this is sick. It's not even about right or wrong. It's just about sick. We don't blame the kids. Why? Even like kids that don't go to the jail, right? It's because like kids is actually a reflection of everything that's around this kid. Kids is a very complicated topic because every kid is different. Like all the mirror is different. Some mirror, you look into it, you look exactly the same like you. Some mirror make you look better, Some mirror just make you look fat. So every kid is very different. Some kids like they understand things way more easier and better. Some kids like very easier to become very tame, just by looking at those like scary things, and then they will scare. And if you show them like a movie or something that the mom just hit by a car accident, like maybe, like the kids will cry all days and say, oh, I love you, mommy, I won't do that again already. Like things like that. And some kids, like no matter how many love and things that you input in their mind, they won't care. They just feel like it's fun. I don't care. I don't care whether you are my mom or whether you are the god, but I feel happy I do it. Like that's the thing. It's like everything is different. Everyone is different. And I think Linkish case is, I mean, well, it's good, like because he realized it at least one day and still not that late. But of course, if those things really happen, like I feel sorry for those people. But if those people they will never realize it, then how? And they are now
and
part.
also,
They are
what
part
about
of.
all the victims who didn't become bullies?
Yeah. Who didn't become
What are the
bullies,
effects? Yeah,
and
what
they
happened
will
to them?
carry all this memory through their whole life. And but of course,
Memory,
like
okay
I
lah, but
hope.
what if it like, if it's just a memory, it's okay. But what if it's like affecting your whole character? Like it leads you to become someone who you're not actually, like you will have really low self-esteem, low confidence, and you don't want to talk to anybody, you self-isolate yourself, like that kind of stuff.
But I used to think about this
So,
as well. But I think this is life. This is how it created all of us like imperfect in a certain ways. You get what I mean, right? Like I think for all the people, right, more or less, right, we have been through all this kind of experience in our life. That's why like we are so conscious about ourselves. Like we low self-esteem, we are very like we are very how to say it? No, like we care how people judge us, how people think about us. It's actually because of all these small little things that build us up, become like this. Because in the world we talk about like harmony, like harmony is doesn't mean it's good. Harmony means that if there's doctor, mean there's patient. If there's policeman, there's like police. I mean, there's police, then there's criminal. So this is how harmony been. So I think like bully is a topic where as long as they are human, then it will happen. Because like none of the family is perfect, none of the human is perfect, but just that like now I think we found a better way, and there are a lot of movies, art and things, news, like they always highlight about like when there are things happen this way, how you can voice out for yourself and how you can goes against that, like to stop people bullying you.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with it, like life being a balance, and like if there's police, there's criminal, yes, and all of those. But bullying, I don't think
You cannot
it
stop
should
bullying.
happen, lah. I don't think. Yeah, I realized that. Like I'm thinking, actually I feel it's inevitable. Like you cannot stop it.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, but it should not happen. I feel like it's not something like life is already hard. We don't need this. Like we're just kids. Let us just be kids.
That's why I said
Yeah,
like
but
when
like I
you
agree with
are
what you say. It's like I don't think you can stop it.
yeah
Yeah, that's just a sad reality.
yeah especially like when you are kids, like like you are reflecting all the adult around you, maybe your parents,
Yeah,
maybe but all
but
these things, it's very
but
difficult to stop
maybe
it,
it's a
but we just try
school.
to like
Yeah, but
minimize it.
yes, minimize it. Yes, like maybe there's other ways to channel it. Like you go through things, okay, but if the system is set up in a way that you have other ways to channel this anger or this frustration, then maybe you won't be a bully. Like I think schools should have a system, right? Like really strict system for like anti-bullying, and like if someone feels the need to bully, then they should be taken care of. Like just as important as the victim needs therapy, I think the bullies also need therapy. Correct?
Yeah, actually there are, I think nowadays school, I mean, I don't know about the private one, but government school definitely have this kind of system. Just that you need to voice out, because like school are so many kids, right? Teachers like cannot take care of everyone.
Yeah.
So we definitely need to find a way to
true, yeah.
voice out. Then people know it. Then we can use the proper, like the protocol, the process to go through it. Then to file a case or something, then they will monitor it. Actually, the school having this kind of system, I know nowadays as well. So just like don't be scared. Like maybe the thing verbal bully is less severe than the physical bully. You get what I mean, right? But definitely, like if definitely, some people like they just keep quiet. Always get verbal bully, they keep quiet. But one day they punch you back, and then or maybe like they cut your hair and this and that, then lead to a physical bully. But people usually don't know verbal bully started first. And verbal bully you cannot trace what? How to trace? Just because I always verbal bully someone, then like I cannot see any mark or scar on myself, then it doesn't mean that it doesn't valid what, correct or not? So we need to see the whole things like how it started first, and then like to justify whether this whole things like how
I
it goes.
agree with the.
Yeah, that's why.
Yes, I agree with the
that's my.
investigation.
Yeah.
I agree with the investigation, like to see how it started and all of those. But like no justification lah, like because you did it, that's why you're getting bullied. No, not like
yeah,
that.
it's not about that. It's not about that.
Justification. Yeah. Okay, so guys, here is a long discussion of bullying. A lot of inputs, a lot of information, a lot of thoughts around it. So if you are going through bullying, I would like to ask you to, and if you have no one, a friend, you have no one to talk to or whatever, Malaysia has this hotline, this helpline called Befrienders, where you can call them and speak to them if you need to. So you might think that nobody cares, but there are people who care. Like, there are people who care. Okay.
And if you ever feel like you need friends to talk and all that, you can come to us and talk with us.
Yes. We sound bitchy, but we
We are
are
the
nice.
nicest person. Just to let you know,
We're
just to let you know,
nice.
yes, I bully last time, but I'm no longer the
Yeah, we
same
are very
person right
understanding.
now. I'm the
Yeah.
sweetest person. Yes. We are now standing on behalf of all those bullies. And I'm the first one who will knock all those bullies out
We are against
with my
bullying.
fists. Yes. I'll just
Yes.
knock them out. Yes.
Okay, signing off. This is Natasha.
I'm Sid.
This is Lingish, the baddest among both of them, and this is the
Impatient Show. Bye bye.
Weirdos.
See you next. Bullying isn't just hurtful, it's harmful. Whether it's happened in school, at work, or online, bullying can leave lasting scars. If you are being bullied or if someone you know is suffering in silence, remember that you are not alone. Help is just a call away. Reach out to Befrienders KL. Someone is always there to listen without judgment 24/7. Call 03 7627 2929 or visit befrienders.org.my.